coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Dang passes to Napier. Passes it to Bosch. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
Here's Napier, averaging 19 points per contest. Good D from Love.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Irving, kicks it out to Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Dang passes to Nichols. Back to Dang. Pass to Napier. To end the run. That one off the back iron and out.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Noel sets a screen for LeBron. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
The Heat trail by 10. And it's Wade penetrating. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. DeRozan in the corner. Outside Irving. Love right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's James missing. He'd have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Napier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the pass to Nichols. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Noel sets a screen for DeRozan. Irving kicks to James. LeBron with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Down low, stolen by Bosch. Outside Dang. Pass to Napier. Five on the clock. Takes the 13-footer, and it's in off the backboard.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's Napier. Dang, a screen on Irving. Napier kicks to Bosch. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Now here's LeBron in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. And that one's good. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here's Napier. Inside. Here's Nichols. Rebound, Love. Outside, DeRozan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's putting up 17 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's the kind of run we've seen from him so many times in the past.
But no matter how many times we do see him have a stretch like this, Steve, it still leaves us shaking our heads in amazement and admiration.
Cleveland leading by 9. Love at the elbow. LeBron left side. And the 3 off target.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Dang. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Dang's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Noel throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Napier. Outside Dang. The 11-footer, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the inside, here's LeBron, and that one is hammered home.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Now here's Wade. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
They double him with James. Napier passes to Hamilton. Here's Raja. Drops in the layup for 2. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside DeRozan. Noel down low. Covered by Hamilton. DeRozan dishes to Irving. Here's Love. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Napier. He feeds it to Hamilton. Here's Burns. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Young's checked in for Kevin Love. Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
The Heat trail by 12. Fredette with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Raja. Offline with his 3. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Noel throws it down.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Heat shooting 40% here in the early stages. Passes to Burns. At the top of the key for Dent.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And Cleveland making a change here.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Irving kicks to Ennis. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
The Heat trail by 14. Here's Napier. Kicks to Hamilton. 6 to shoot. Here's Napier. He's covered by Irving. Young outside. To the middle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Since the All-Star break, he's been superb. 12th in scoring, 20th in assists, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Cleveland. Hamilton the pass to Napier. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Young.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
In the corner, it's James, and stolen by Hamilton. Here's Napier. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Young dishes to Ennis. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 16. Burns the pass to Napier. Now the pass to Burns. To stop the drought. He lays it in. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Ennis. And here's Young. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Now, here is Fredette, averaging 12 points a game. They get it back. Hamilton, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Young outside, beyond the arc. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, I've always felt that video review was a great addition to the NBA rules, especially when it can have such an impact on the outcome of a game.
I agree, Clark, and very tough to tell on this one. We don't see a lot of these reviews, but a good percentage of reviews ultimately end up in an overturned ruling of what was originally thought to be a basket or not.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.